Hey guys, me Phoenix from Phoenix TV. Today, this is my 500 subscriber Q&A special, I guess you could call it. So yeah, let's just get straight into the video. If you had to choose one cubicle lube to drink, which one would it be? I don't know, maybe didnt because it's like the most watery, I guess, but that doesn't really mean that it's the best for your gut. But yeah, that's probably the one that I'd have to go for. Would you rather drink a whole bottle of DNM or use a VQ3 in finals? Definitely use a VQ3 in finals because I would rather fail at a 3x3 finals than get absolutely sick. So, so yeah, it's much safer just to use this, or just to do this. I only dropped it. Would you consider yourself an all-rounder or a 2x2 specialist? I would say at the moment maybe a 2x2 specialist, but at the same time, I'm nearly top 100 for 3x3, which is, yeah, pretty good. Later on, I would like to be an all-rounder. Zach says, how did you first start cubing? I basically just how everyone else got intrigued by the puzzle. Just seeing random videos about it all over the internet, and yeah, I was very intrigued, as you'd expect, and got my first cube, which was this, believe it or not. And yeah, now it's grown to all this behind me and next to me. His other question is, what are your cubing goals for 2022? Maybe get my record for 2x2 if I can. I've been very close recently, but failed every time. I would say, I don't know, maybe start looking around to other events that I haven't done before, which is basically just blind, or maybe start practicing some other events that I don't really do at all, just so I can at least improve my sum of ranks. And yeah, that's about it. What do you think is most important for improving in an event? I would say maybe just learn more algs if you could, or maybe try to find just. I feel like the way that I've done it is just doing like a bunch of solves, because then you start to recognize more patterns. It's kind of a different story for 7x7, but I would say but at the same time, if you do a bunch of solves, you'll start to recognize easy and more efficient ways to pair up centers and edges and all that. And the same thing applies for 6x6, 5x5, and 4x4. Swift Cubing, or Charlie Eggins, says, is it doable to get sub 3 global and 2x2 with CLL, EG1, and anti-CLL without one looking? 100%, 1000%. It's very, very easy to do that. I've done it multiple times, and like sometimes I mess up and get like 2-look solves, and I still get like maybe low 2s or even high 1s. But yeah, it's definitely very doable to do that. Hungry Cuba says, do you have any advice to getting faster to intermediate solves? Again, just try to learn more algorithms and do a bunch of solves, so you can, one, start recognizing those algorithms, and two, so you can improve your look ahead. Pretty sure that's like the two key things for improving, for my advice. I'm not the greatest advisor in the planet, so yeah. Solved says, have you got any tips on being sub 10 on 3x3? Again, same reasoning. Start learning more algorithms if you could, and maybe start to find more efficient solutions. Oh, I've got my RS3 here. Such as, instead of having to do like one piece at a time for cross, there's no algorithms for the cross, but whatever. This is just what I'm showing. Instead of like doing one piece at a time, which is obviously very efficient, you can try to think of ways to make it shorter. I don't think this is very helpful, but whatever. I'm not a good advisor yet again. Next question. Favorite comp you've been to from William Herring? Definitely Solving in Sail, or I don't know, I'd say Solving in Sail was probably one of my favorites back in 2019, because it was very chill and everything. It just felt more local and just very, like, I don't know. I love the atmosphere over at Sail. It's very, very nice over there. And also the building that we're in too, which was the Port of Sail, which I've shown you around with the crappy iMovie music from way back in the day. Yeah, it's a very good building, and it's a very good place, very good venue, very good everything. Everything's very clean, very everything. JJ Cuba says, predict Oceanic Champs 2x2 podium. I don't know. You would probably have to ask that question like in 6 months from now. when the competition's actually announced, because I don't know who's going to be there. Because maybe, because who knows, there might be other people from, like, around the world that are coming over here. Because apparently the competitor limit for that competition, as announced from one of the delegates back at Ballarat, said that there's a competitor limit of 800, which is massive. That's probably, like, if the competitor limit maxed out, that would be, like, the 6th most populated competition ever, which is ridiculous. So yeah, you never know who's going to appear at these competitions, because there might be reasons that these other people don't, but then reasons that these other people do. Owen TV says, what cube do you use? I would assume 3x3. I like using the GAN 12 maglev. Riley's dad, formerly known as Smiley's dad, says, who is going to win 3x3 the Oceanics? It's gonna depend. It would either be maybe Felix, or if I had to choose though, it'd be maybe either Felix, Adrian from New Zealand, and maybe Chris Mills if he wants to go over there. Even though I'm pretty sure he's from the UK, if not he's living in New Zealand at the moment. But yeah, oh boy, we've got 5 of them right now. This is gonna be the last question of the Q&A. By Cube Kong 1. Best AAA game you like. His is Last of Us 1 and 2. I can't play Last of Us because, well, I'm pretty sure it's like MA or R. I would say if I had to choose my favorite, I don't know, maybe back when I was in lockdown, I loved playing Forza or something like that. It's, yeah, just the typical games that most other people play. iPhone or Android, I've only ever used iPhone, so I guess I've got to go with that. MacBook or Windows laptop, again, only use the MacBook. Favorite music / song. I would say my favorite music, I don't have an exact song, like genre of music, I don't know, maybe like, I don't think this is a genre or something, but it's called chiptune. You've probably seen it play in the background of my videos recently, such as Melbourne Summer. And yeah, it's pretty good. I always like the tunes that people make in that style. And the last question, Moyu or GAN? I don't know, I would say Moyu makes really smooth puzzles and has a bit of customization, but not much. But GAN, on the other hand, has like every customization possible, like magnets or whatever, and tensions and all that. I would say maybe GAN for the moment. I might switch to something different later. But yeah, that is the Q&A. Thanks for 500 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.